Whew. Yeah. Traveling after the pandemic, it's not going to be easy, but you can still do it. So I have prepared some travel safety tips and hacks for you guys. Let's get into the video. Traveling after the pandemic. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss any of my videos. Let's continue. Let me share the beauty of the city with you while I am walking to the park. There's a lovely, lovely place here where you can just take a lovely walk and explore. It's a very nice vlog that I'm going to share with you guys here today about my traveling after the pandemic. Of course, I'm going to continue traveling. That's what I love. I love traveling, I love exploring. But a lot of things are going to change. We have to face that. But I don't know whether a lot of travel insurances are going to cover these different types of viruses. Some of them might increase their prices, so we need to watch out for that. Protective clothing will be very important. I never wear vests, so I'm gonna have to find a vest that covers my body. Of course, I wear long johns, so that will make life easier. But because you can get this virus through your eyes as well, not only nostrils and mouth, not only from people coughing or sneezing towards you, I will be wearing glasses most of the time, apart from just using a face mask. The nicest thing is when you go on hikes, then there are no people. So that's good, because when I was walking through the city to come up here, I had my face mask and my face shield. Now everything is in this little bag. It's so nice when you're vlogging and there's nobody around. But I'm a social person. I love to smile with people. I love to learn about their culture. I love to practice their language. That's just part of who I am. That's what I love doing. Air travel will be more restrictive. Bus travel will be more tricky. Taxis are tricky as well. Maybe I should consider getting myself a bike, push bike, which you guys in the US call it a bicycle. Because you just have to think and try to put things in perspective, because a lot of things have changed in life now. You know what this pandemic means? It means I cannot travel anywhere without sanitizers and gloves. A lot of these countries in the former Soviet Union, they are different, more especially Russia. In Russia, there are a few things that you shouldn't do. I will make a video about that. When you are wearing your gloves, no matter how bad it is, no matter how cold it is, if you want to shake people's hands, you have to take your hand out of the glove, because if you keep it in the glove, they don't like it. It's against their culture, it's against their traditions. Russian people are very, very superstitious. So they think you're gonna bring them bad luck. So you cannot do that. Going into Russian people's houses wearing your shoes, you have to take them off outside their house before you go in. And possibly a baseball cap, you have to take it off. And I have an exception because this is part of my brand, part of branding my channel, wearing this baseball cap. As you can see, the city right there behind me. It's lovely here, and the wind is not too much. It's such a beautiful, beautiful breeze when you're up here. So with that said, that means accommodation when traveling will become a bit tricky as well. Staying in hostels, you have to be careful. You cannot stay in a hostel with too many people in one room, because one person might have this virus. Maybe one has to consider Airbnbs and start considering staying in hotels. So in that regard, I think I'm a little bit lucky, because I don't go anywhere without my sleeping bag and my camping tent. The thing with this pandemic and what's going on around the world is when you start traveling, you have to plan everything, and you really have to put in mind that wherever you're going, the country might have imposed this 14-day quarantine, which means you have to stay quarantined the moment you arrive in the country for 14 days. If you want to explore the country, just bear that in mind. When I travel, I spend a month or a month and a half in one country, because the way I explore the world, I prefer being in one country, travel through the country, learn more, understand more, get myself involved in the culture, in their dancing, in their food, in their music, in everything in that country. And that is my way of sharing my experiences with you guys. A story of a lone traveler. And since the world has changed quite a lot, I think before anyone travels, you have to check pandemic or coronavirus tracking website, or check with WHO WHO. I use one website called worldometers.info. I'll put the link and then you guys can check it out as well. It's nice and hot. I need to soak up all the sun and get my vitamin D, because you need that. I was losing my voice just by staying indoors all the time, so this will help a lot. And I'm breathing slightly heavier. I haven't been jogging or running, because I have to look after myself. My health is very important. I think they're definitely going to increase the travel insurance. A lot of businesses, companies have found a way of capitalizing on the pandemic and making as much money as possible. So just be careful before you travel. Do your research. I think what's going to happen with traveling is in every country that you go to or arrive at, there will be more temperature checks, more health screening tests. So just have your traveling insurance with you, because you'll need it, because you don't know what's going to happen. Make sure you got a few face masks, good ones, N95, very good. Your sanitizers, a face shield if you plan to mingle with the locals. But just imagine, how do you go clubbing wearing a face mask and a face shield? The world has changed, really, really changed. I hear the sound of birds. That's so lovely. That's why I love nature. When you're out here, not worrying about the pandemic, about all these viruses going around the world, and just thinking about your traveling life, about how I'm going to continue my traveling. A lot of things are going to change, of course. I have to start thinking about my travel safety. I have to think about travel advices, travel restrictions, countries that have travel bans. There's a lot to ponder, a lot to contemplate. So when you look at how traveling will be in the future or after this pandemic, it's going to be tricky. It will need planning. I love just picking a country and going to explore that country, but you can't do that anymore. Now I will have to think about the country that I want to visit. Well, I must have like 4 or 5 countries on my list. And then out of those 5 countries, I'll have to check every country's restrictions, every country's travel bans, every country's safety and regulations, the cases of the virus, how bad is the country affected, do they have an endemic or a pandemic, how serious is it? So all these have to come into my planning. This is such a lovely walk, but look at this canyon. I can't go too close, so I could get hurt. Easy. You could fall here and get seriously hurt. But it's so beautiful. Wow. I make a mistake here, I'm a goner. If you're scared of heights, you can't do what I'm doing. I'm not doing this to challenge myself, and I'm not saying, guys, do this, no. And down there, it's scary. Guys, this is such a beautiful, beautiful walk. It's good sometimes just to go for a walk and just admire the beauty, just admire nature. If I had the drone, only if I had the drone, this footage will be absolutely amazing. Guys, help me get a drone. Let me share. Help me get a drone, guys. Let me share this. I'm not gonna go too close to the edge. See, I'm standing here. That's me there. If I go any further, that will be bye-bye to my good life. So I'm not gonna do that. This canyon is just beautiful. The other day I walked over there. I think I'll come here again and make a nice video and share with you guys. It's just so beautiful here. Look at this. I mean, you have this lovely canyon and you have the city over there. Oops, oops, oops. Ooh. Look at that. Look at the sky. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh. Oops, let me be careful. I'll stand here so that I'm not too close. Let's be honest, this is the kind of beauty you want to share with the world. And here I am. If I had the drone, this will be a brilliant shot. It will be so amazing. I will send the drone right down there and capture all this beauty. Life is wonderful. The thing is, when you walk in here, you have to be very careful because some of the ground here, it's giving way. Look very carefully, you see? So there's the little path and this, oh my, look at this. Gee, look, this is the path, I'm here. I don't have wings, I can't fly, I can fall. There's two different things, fly or fall. I don't want to do the falling because I definitely can't do the flying. Oof, so beautiful. Ah, he's flying away, fly away, buddy. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and hit that notification button so you never miss any of these wonderful videos. Don't forget to like, share, and I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing.